Hello and welcome back to JBCTR, where today we're going to collect and fit some new alloys for my GR Yaris. Now, I will start this video by saying I wasn't actually planning on replacing the alloys quite so quickly within my ownership, but I had my eyes set on a particular style of alloy and they've just come up on the used market at a reasonable price. So let's go get them so we can get them on the car. Now, apparently with the seats down, you should be able to fit 4 alloys with tyres in the back here, because that's how this car was designed. So today should be a good test. So here we are, back home with the new wheels, and I must admit I was relying on Toyota's marketing to get these home, because this car has been marketed at the fact you can get 4 wheels in the back, so on the way to a track you can take a set of spare wheels. But unfortunately, maybe it's the extra inch, because these are 9-inch wide as opposed to the stock 8-inch, but I could only get 3 in the back, which means I've ended up with 1 on the front passenger seat, which is not ideal. And on that note, it's getting a little bit late, so what we'll do is we'll wait till tomorrow. I'll get them cleaned up and then we can put them on the car, and I think these are going to look awesome. So, what is it that we bought? These are Braid Motorsport Full Race A alloys, which are specifically designed for the tarmac stage of a rally, and that's exactly what I'll be using them for. Ish. So, as I said, they were bought on the used market. They are wrapped in a Michelin Pilot Super Sport tyre all round. They've got 500 miles on the tyres, so they're all in a pretty good nick, and they already have the Toyota tyre pressure monitoring sensors in them. So theoretically, I should be able to just stick them on the car, program the tyre sensors, which I'll show you how to do in a second, and that should be it. But first up, they need a jolly good clean, just so they look new and pristine, and then we'll get them on the car. Right, so just whilst this is dwelling, I've applied some Bilberry wheel cleaner that I buy in bulk and then decant into this thing, but it is Bilberry wheel cleaner, I promise. So that's just sort of dwelling, just to hopefully loosen it all up, and I'll agitate that with a brush in a second. I will then remove iron, then we'll remove the tar and glue, but keep the tar and glue away from the wheel weights because I don't fancy them coming off. Then on the front, once we flipped it over and done that process on both front and back, I will also clean the tyres. That's mainly to make the endurance tyre gel apply a little bit better. So that's the plan, and I'll do the second 2 off camera because that'll be a little boring for you guys to watch. But otherwise, let's go. And there we have it. Those are my 2 wheels nice and clean. You would have seen I added a couple more stages into my cleaning process. The first being some bodywork shampoo. That's because the tar and glue remover ironically leaves a bit of a greasy residue, so I thought I'd use the noodle mitt thing to get rid of that. And then I unfortunately don't have any dedicated wheel protection with me because I was not prepared, but I did have Guyon's Q2M wet coat, which is a spray on spray off, gives it a hydrophobic coating for a month or so. Would recommend, really good stuff. So yeah, these 2 are done. I've got another 2 to do, which I'll do off camera, so otherwise we can get these on the car. So that is the first wheel fitted, and we have a few learnings, mainly around wheel nuts and how aftermarket wheels, well, several wheels, hold themselves onto the car. So as you can see, the Toyota nut is very different to the ones that I've used to hold the new wheels on the car, and that is because the sort of barrel design is very different. So the Toyota wheels use like a washer, and that centers the wheel on the nut, whereas the new braid alloys use like a chamfered nut. So if you're going to go for aftermarket, you need to double check that and make sure you get the right nuts. And also the studs on the Yaris are not that long, so these nuts have got like a little extra protrudy bit to make sure you get as many turns on there as you can. So I think I've got about 12 or 13 on there, which is more than enough to hold the wheel on, but ideally I could do with a bit more, so I might keep an eye out for some slightly deeper nuts, but otherwise it's looking good. So let's get the other 3 on, and then we can do some glamour shots.
All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started I just can't stop, no, cause I love you, baby, I can't let you go, baby, I gotta tell you that I won't.
So there we have it. The wheels are on the car. Tyre pressures I've set to the manufacturer's recommended, although these are a wider tyre, so I'll just see how I get on, and I might look to change them a little bit later, but I'll have to see. I also made them look a little bit more glitzy with some tyre gel, but of course if you are going to use them on track, don't use the tyre gel because it will make the edge of the tyres a little bit slippy. We've got just the one last task to do, and that's to register the tyre pressure monitoring sensors that are in the new wheels with the system in the car. So I'll show you how to do that now.
First up, you'll want to turn on the ignition before navigating to the settings menu. Scroll down to vehicle settings, then TPMS setting, which stands for tyre pressure warning system. You'll then need to click and hold this identify each wheel in position option to enter the pairing mode.
And to finish the pairing of the new sensors with the existing tyre pressure monitoring system, I need to go for a drive for up to an hour, it says in the manual, so I'm sure that won't be a hardship, and I'll do that straight after this video. But for now I think that's it. These new wheels give it a much wider stance, wider track, wider contact patch, so for a car that was already very good at handling, I think this might just, but we'll see, and we'll save that for another video. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, the Yaris and other car content, then feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.
There goes a sight from my soul.